Hey YouTube, what is going on? Back for week number 38 of the daily pictures for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. And before I jump into this information today, I'd like to notify you all that you can go right now on the Nintendo eShop and download yourself the demo version. There are 5 characters: Mario, Link, Pikachu, and then the newcomers of Mega Man and Villager. You'll be able to play as any 5 of those. You can play in a free-for-all, whatnot. You can even play with your friends if they've got it downloaded on their 3DS as well. So really fun stuff. You are limited to 1 stage, however, Final Destination version of Battlefield and Battlefield with items, but I highly recommend go download it right now. Very fun. It does say that you've got a limited amount of plays of 30, but if you just have the game open and close your DS and come back to it 20 hours later, it'll still only count as 1. So just letting you guys know, really great information, super fun. I'm loving the game. There's combos. It's pretty quick too compared to Brawl. I really like it. So go download that now, and now we jump into the info. So the first picture of the day, and we've got a little bit of a new mode going on here, and Sakurai says, now that the game is out in Japan, the Conquest mode will be available in online multiplayer in the Japanese version. This is what the title screen will look like for the overseas version. In this mode, the game aggregates global wins among specific teams during a limited time and determines the victor. If you choose a participating fighter from the With Anyone option, you'll automatically participate in the Conquest. We've been running Conquest in a beta for a while now. Also, conquest data where players seem to be losing on purpose will be removed from the calculations. And lastly, there's no point in working on this mode alone. So, a little bit of information here about a separate game mode. Doesn't seem to be too big of a deal, but it does seem that characters of a specific franchise, from what I can tell, you fight against. So, like, are you gonna win for the Super Mario franchise? You're going to win for the Fire Emblem franchise or the Kid Icarus, whatever. Just that kind of stuff. It seems like you're going to be fighting for a specific game series, which is cool. I could be totally wrong, and that's what it seems like it is to me, but it's teams of fighters battle for supremacy. So really cool little game mode, though. Doesn't seem like it'll be a huge impact on the gameplay, but just another extra feature that Sakurai gifts us with. So next up, a little bit about Smash Run characters. It says, pick of the day. These two are a haunting pair. You can only attack Ghastly using items, but the Ghost has a perfect guard and reflects your attacks. When you see a Ghost, make sure you use your grab. If you're playing with Diddy Kong, his monkey flip should work too. So, not too much information here, just a couple of Smash Run characters. It's cool seeing Ghastly in the game, but then this little Ghost right here, it seems like only specific attacks will harm them. Of course, grabs work for everyone, and maybe some up-in-your-face physical attacks like Diddy Kong's monkey flip. So, kind of cool. More information about how to go about these Smash Run characters. And next up, got kind of a weird thing. I don't quite know how to go about this, but it says, Sakurai says, here's a glimpse of Street Smash. Make sure to set this up once you get the game. The more fighters you play against at once, the more loot you can earn. So, to me, this just kind of looks like a general giant pool table in a sense, and you knock each other off, smashing little icons into each other. Not quite sure what this is or what kind of impact it's going to have, but as Sakurai does say, the more loot you can earn. Now, during my little sessions and whatnot of playing the demo version of the 3DS, I had noticed, I'm gaining coins, and there are coins everywhere in this game. Classic mode is going to have an insane amount of them, and just for me playing about 60, maybe 72 minute matches, I've got about 2,000 to 2,300 coins. So there's definitely plenty of ways to get coins if you're worried about trying to unlock stuff, but I don't know quite what to say about this. There's not too much information given, and it just seems like a little bit of an extra game mode, just like Conquest that Sakurai wants to give us. So now he's just kind of giving us the little bit of details that'll really add a little impact to the game. So just kind of getting the last bit of information out to us. So next up, this is a pretty cool picture. It says, we've improved the fighter records window to make it easier to browse through. I'm assuming you'll be building up your records fast once you start playing the game. So if you remember in Brawl, you could see many details regarding how many kills your character had gotten, falls, self-destructs, general information that you can see on your screen. And it's really cool now that they're adjusting it and kind of making it much more closer to specific game modes. So if all of the total kills that say Meta Knight has gotten, I want to see how many I've gotten with him. Now I can see that. Or if I want to see on local gameplay with some of my friends, how well did I do with Yoshi? Who, by the way, is my favorite Smash Bros. Character and Mario Brothers character. And how well have I done online? How well have I done in Smash Run? General information like that is really cool because you get to see who you truly play a lot with, who you are doing well with, and maybe who you want to get better with, just how well you're doing with them. So I'm loving this, and it seems like there's even more information than this given because you can see the fighter details zoom in for whatever need be. I'm not quite sure what that is, but definitely liking this. Definitely liking this. I spent tons of time building up plenty of kills in Brawl/Project M, and looking at my records and seeing who I'm doing well with is always pretty fun to look up. So next up, this will be the second to last picture of the day. Sakurai says, well, I'd better post some pictures from the Wii U version once in a while, right? We've brought back the Castle Siege stage from Fire Emblem. So this isn't really a big shocker. Of course, we already had, I don't quite remember the name. It's like Castle or something Fox Arena. I don't remember the name of the stage. It'll probably be on your screen right now. But that was one of the Fire Emblem stages. But now we have the one that was available to us in Brawl that would transform amongst various stages. It would go from this one to with statues, and another with you standing on a cave-like big rock thing. So next up in this picture, though, speaking of the hall with statues, Sakurai says most of the games in the Fire Emblem series have a different, unique setting and have fields without much height. So it was hard to narrow down what venues to focus on. Castle Siege and Coliseum are two stages that aren't exclusive to specific games in the franchise. So not too much here. I mean, Sakurai's not really giving us too much information, but then again, he doesn't really need to because of all that he's done for us as far as the invitational, the events to enable us to play the game early. Heck, even giving us a whole demo to play as 5 different characters and get a good feel for the game, I feel is plenty. So that is going to be the final picture of the day, though. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please smack that like button and leave a comment down below. Join in the discussion. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, concerns, and whatnot. And yeah, so once again, go to the eShop, download the demo of Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, and have a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to this game coming out. I'm really hyped up for it. And yeah, so once again, that's going to be the video. Thank you all for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all later.